Alright, how's everyone doing? Welcome to From Z to A, Alphabetical Interviews with Zach Andersen. I am Zach Andersen. Today we are here at City Sound Studios for the 60th edition of Monsters of Acoustic Rock, and I am joined by Anna Huether.
Hello.
So thank you so much for being on the show.
Oh, my pleasure.
I'm going to ask you the difficult questions as long as it's something to do with the letters of your name.
Sure.
Okay. So we're going to start with A. How much does an audience affect your set? Do you tend to just plan things out ahead of time and stick with it, or do you change things up depending on how people react to certain songs?
I feel like in terms of how I construct a set list, that's done in advance.
Okay.
I feel like if I'm getting a certain energy from the audience, I can make changes as I see fit, but like truly in order for me to prepare adequately, I always have to do it in advance. And it's a fun thing. Like I enjoy constructing a set list like I would create, say, a mixtape for like someone else, except it's my own songs. Right. So yeah, I would say it doesn't affect it too much, but if I feel like at the 11th hour I need to make a change, I can do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. And is there anything necessary you must do in order to get ready for a gig? Do you have any pre-show rituals?
I don't think I have any rituals in the sense of like being superstitious or like taking a shot. I know some people do that. Yeah. I think it's important for me to warm up my voice, and that's kind of meditative besides also preparing my instrument. So probably just warming up my voice and trying to take it as easy as possible during the day or like the hours before the gig or the set.
All right.
Yeah.
And do you tend to get nervous before playing live, or not? Or if you do, how do you overcome that?
I do get nervous.
Okay.
I try to reframe it as excitement. I mean, I do feel excitement, but I think telling myself this is good, this is energy that I can try to harness into the performance and projecting it out towards an audience is very helpful in trying to like take charge of the nerves and turn them into something like generative, basically.
Nice. And if you could play a gig with any other act at any venue in the world, who would it be with and where would it be?
That's a difficult one. You know, I think what influences this question or the answer for this question is like having seen really amazing concerts at certain venues. So in 2019, I saw Casey Musgraves at the Beacon Theater on the Upper West Side in New York City. Yeah. And I saw Ray Davies there like in the early 2010s. I love the Beacon Theater. So that's like a bucket list venue to perform at, and it would be great to perform with Casey there. Yeah. And then also, there is an outside venue in Portland, Maine called Thompson's Point, and I saw Maggie Rogers perform there last year, and it was phenomenal. Like she had such great energy, so I'd like to join her again at Thompson's Point. Yeah. That'd
be cool. I'd go to either of those shows. So.
Awesome.
Yeah. And what would you say has been the highlight of your music career so far?
Gosh. This is gonna sound really corny, but like, I think every time I write a new song, it's like doing a magic trick, like a little miracle. Like, oh, I made this thing. And so every new song I write, especially if it happens to be one I really really like, because that's not always the case when you write a song. It's just like I can't believe I can continue doing this. In 2022, in the fall 2022, I went to Nashville and I performed at an open mic there where they had like a huge backing band with like a horn section, and I performed one song at this open mic with a huge band and like background singers. That was phenomenal. It was like hearing this song that I wrote and that I love like really like fleshed out, basically.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I like to end all my interviews with 3 interesting or random facts about yourself that many people may not know.
Okay. I love traveling by bicycle. Bicycle touring. So like, going to new places and biking around. When I was a teenager, I biked across the country
Oh, cool.
with a group of other kids. So that is like the best thing
Mm.
I've probably ever done. I have a rare blood type.
All right.
So there's that. And then in college, one of my best friends taught me how to hula hoop.
Okay.
And I never thought it would be possible. I never thought I would be a hula hooper, but here I am. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much, Zach.
Of course. And if you want to check out Anna, please visit the link below. And now we'll cut to performance from Anna. So thanks again, and we'll see you soon.